What's going on, everybody? Bobby here. So I'm assuming you guys are here because you want to learn how to either one, farm tracksuit, or two, get your huntsman quest done, which all involves killing Killa. For anybody who doesn't know, I did just complete my 100 kills for tracksuit. We do currently have the tracksuit. So I will be going over the current meta for killing Killa because the last video that I posted was the first meta, I guess you could say, and then it has been nerfed. So there's a new meta for killing Killa, which I will be going over, showing you guys, showing you all of his spawns that I ran into while farming him. And then kind of going over the routes that I would run, but it all depends on where you spawn. So I'll be going over the map that I created of his spawns, the gun that I use, the ammo that I use, and kind of the best way that I saw on how to kill him. So we'll go over all those things. Appreciate you guys coming and watching, and let's get into it. Alright, so going over Killa spawns and the routes that I would run. So this is the map that I've created, and I marked every single spawn that I can remember seeing him at. And the link to this map will actually be in the description if you guys want to take a look at it. But running, so a question I get a lot is, what route do I run? And that depends where I spawn. Because you can spawn on the side of interchange, on the back, in the front, and the side over here. And usually if I spawn in the very front middle of interchange, I would just run straight into the entrance. And then from the entrance, I'd go through here, check the spawns. I would then go towards the hole. So I'd come in, go to the hole. Once I'm at the hole, I will go over here, check the spawns under Ollie. And then from there, come up the escalator, check the spawns up here. And then I'd wrap around, go through secret into Goshen. And from Goshen, go into the next secret right here, which then goes into Idea. And then I check the spawns in Idea. Usually I'd run through here, come this way, and then go back through here. And once I do that, I'll go back and I will go either down one of the two escalators here. It could be either one. And then from there, I will then check the spawns in this entire area down below. And that's the route that I'd run if I came through the center. And that general route is pretty much the same depending where I spawn. So let's say I spawn on Ollie's side. I'll run straight in through the side, and I'll check all the spawns under Ollie. From there, go up the escalator, and then run the exact same route that I would do before. But the only thing that I would change is when I go into Goshen here, I go touch Brutal, and then I go up to Sushi. So I'd run up the center, up to Sushi, and I'd run this general route like this, and then I would tend to just jump back down the escalator. And then continue the route back through secret into Idea. So going from an Idea spawn, it's just the opposite of Ollie, just reverse it. So I come into the lower section, check the lower section, then I would then come up through one of these escalators here, check this whole area, but then just do the reverse of it. I'd go into Goshen, I would check Goshen, then I'd run over here, go up to Sushi, check it, run back down the hole, and then I usually take no backpack extraction, which is right in this area here. I would usually take no backpack. That's the main extraction that I would use. But again, let's say I spawn Idea. I run out and I'll end in Ollie. I'll end checking in Ollie. And then from there, I'll just go Emercom. So now let's say like you spawn in the back of the mall, right? Back here. From there, I would actually come up the box jump up right here in Goshen. And then just go straight through. And I would usually go in, run this route. I would check Brutal, then I'd go down the hole, go check Ollie, then I'd run back across through both secrets into Idea, and then I would just go straight to Railway. Now, if I ever ended, like usually if you're going through the front of the mall, you'll end in one of these areas. I would just from there go either to no backpack or straight out the back. So there's a ton of different routes to run. This is what I found to be the most efficient. Hopefully this makes some sense, but that is the route depending on the areas that I'd spawn that I'd go to. And it's the same, spawn in the corner of the map, you go lower Ollie. It's the same idea. So now we'll get into how exactly I killed him, what gun I used and what ammo I used. We went through a bunch of different metas. This is the current meta that I created that I see everybody running, and everybody seems to have zero issues with it. So we'll get into that right now. Alright, so this is the gun that I used to farm Killa. It is the Ash 12. I found this gun to be the best gun on the farm Killa with. I've tried the SNB and a Mosin and SVD, M61, AP, 366 AP, and all of which work, but they seem to ricochet. And the Ash 12 with PS12B, which I'll show you here in a second, seems to never ricochet. Never once have I had it ricochet. It one taps them every single time. Now, with that said, you cannot one tap Killa in the visor. You can two tap him with this gun in the visor. There is no ammo in the game that will one tap him in the visor. We've tested Lapua AP, and for some reason it does not kill him. So just keep that in mind. So this gun is a one tap to the head and a two tap to the visor and around a four tap to the thorax, sometimes five. So let's get into the ammo that you're going to want to use against him. Alright, so this is the ammo that will one tap kill in the head, two tap in the visor, and around five tap into the thorax. And that is the PS12B for the Ash 12. This ammo, like I said, has had zero issues with killing him. Now, with that said, as you can see, it is around 2,000 per round. And the best way to get this ammo for cheap is to finish the Prapper quest, Grenadier. And so this is the Grenadier quest from Prapper, and the goal of the quest is to nade 12 PMCs. Now, in my opinion, the best way to do that, just grab some impact grenades, go run on factory, and just start blowing people up. But this is the quest that you need to complete. As you can see, it unlocks PS12B. It's around like 695 per shot, which is like a quarter of the price that it is on the market. So I highly recommend finishing the Grenadier quest before you go out and try and kill him. So the last part is what kind of technique that I use to kill Killa. And first of which would be smooth peeking. I'll play a quick clip of me smooth leaning peeking to kill Killa. But if you do the smooth, the lean / peek, he tends to not aggro if you only just, you know, do enough where you just see his head. So I would recommend that. And the second way to kill Killa is doorways. When it comes to doorways, Killa's AI is pretty broken. Just chase him into an area that has doors, close the door, he'll run up to the door, and you can just tap him right in the head through the window. So that would be the other way of killing him. And lastly being, if Killa is enough of a distance away from you, I'd say like 50 meters roughly, and you aggro him, if you just run away and zigzag and like just keep taking cover as you're running away, he will eventually de-aggro and not run at you anymore. And then from there, you can just go back to the general area that you saw him and just take it very, very slow. And then again, use the smooth lean to kill him. Other than that, just, you know, keep in mind of doors that are near you, because that is the absolute easiest way to kill him. You lead him to a doorway, you close the door, he'll pop his head in the doorway, and you just pop him right in the head. It's super, super easy. But yeah, guys, that is it. That is how I myself got Tracksuit. That is the current meta that I've come up with. I hope it works very well, very easily for you guys. Just so you guys know, I do stream every single day on Twitch. Twitch.tv/I'm Bobby with 2 underscores. I really appreciate if you guys came in, hung out. We're just run a quest till we get Kappa, and then we'll have Tracksuit and Kappa. That's our current goal right now, and we just got to get Kappa. So I'd really appreciate if you guys came in, stop by, drop a follow, drop a sub on the YouTube. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. I will show you my final Killa kill, and I will see you guys later. I appreciate all the love and support recently, guys. I really do appreciate it. And here's my final Killa kill to complete the stylish one. I finished it. Stylish one's done.
Let's fucking go, bro.